So, hi guys, thank you for joining me again and thank you for watching. We are still in Czech Republic, and this is the thing that you can do in Czech Republic. They got this beautiful cars that you can pay and be in them, and the driver tells you what the building is for, what the building means, when the building was made and stuff like that. I did say on the last video, when you are taking a tour bus, like Kaizini is like a scam because it's not a rooftop bus. It's literally like you are in a normal bus. So I don't advise you guys to take that bus. Please do take try to book those cars. I don't think that they are above 30 euros. I'm not sure because I didn't take one. But in this ticket bus that I did take, it was included the boat cruise as well as some castle. I was so tired on this day, so I didn't go. But I did go to the boat, or the ship, but it's a boat. The boat is very, very beautiful. It's yeah. And yo, guys, Czech Republic is beautiful. The Czech Republic is beautiful, and I've been around Europe, and I do say and think, with what I've seen around Europe, Czech have the most beautiful buildings ever. Although I did learn that some of the buildings are a copy of France, but if you do know the history about Europe, most of the European countries have some kind of duplicates from France. So yeah, Czech Republic they even have a Eiffel Tower, a copy of Eiffel Tower. Yes, honey. Maybe you would see, if I still have time in Czech Republic, I would show you the Eiffel Tower or the copy of Eiffel Tower that they have. I don't understand why they copied so much France. I do not. But anyway, this boat, I think if you are paying the boat alone, in Czech Republic, they don't use euros. They use Czech money. This is like 300 Czech money, which is like what? Maybe 12 euros or 15 euros if you are taking the boat alone. But I paid 37 euros because it was included the bus tour and this. I did hear that if you take the boat in the night, it looks more beautiful and more better. So I would advise you do that. But if you're a content creator, a YouTuber, the videos don't look very good, especially when you are using a phone. Like me, I use my phone. So in the night, videos are not as popping as in the daytime. So yeah, I did take this in the daytime. I do encourage every black people, my Africans, please do travel. As you can see in the ship, I was the only black person, honey. Now, I'm gonna talk about black people in Czech Republic that in the next video, and I'm gonna tell you how they treat black people, what they think of black people, and if it's a safe place to visit or not. But just now, we're gonna just talk about this trip. So in this boat, you are offered anything to drink and snacks. They do not sell food. They have a different boat for food, which you can pay lunch or you can go eat dinner inside. Dinner is like 59 euros. And you can convert in your currency. And in this boat, or lunch, I don't remember how much is lunch, but in this boat, you can have drinks, but they are not for free. Of course, you pay. I did have a cappuccino when I was inside this boat. And then you can take the videos, you can actually see all the city's buildings that are so important to the city in the boat, even if you're not driving around, because they got like high buildings. So you can see, as you can see in front of you, you can see the churches that they have. Oh, Czech Republic have so much churches. I was literally thought that the religion of Christians started in this country because I felt like I was in Jerusalem. Oh, I was in Israel, the way they got churches. Yo, guys, but you know what was very funny about the churches? They do not go to church. They do not go to church. And I think that back in the days, they were using the churches, so much. And then the new generation is not going to church anymore. But you can literally step anywhere and everywhere. There is a church. There is a church. There is a church. I think the country invested so much money on churches because there is more churches than the banks, than the buildings, than anything else in this city. But it makes the country beautiful, it makes the country very beautiful. And for me, I keep on saying Europe look almost the same. And after learning that Czech Republic have some copies of buildings from France, I was just like, okay, maybe Europe did copy each other a little bit and twisted some of the things in the buildings. And when you are here, Kazini, you feel like you are in Italy. You feel like you are in, I don't know, Venezuela. You are... Yeah, it was the most fantastic thing. Also, what I will tell you about the country, or when you are in the ship, they do recognize and they do take serious that they got different tourists that comes to the country, which was refreshing and was beautiful, because I was in Germany where they do not even care about saying some things in English. It's like they don't want you to be in the country. But in Czech Republic, in these boats, they tell you in English, what is this bridge about? They tell you in German language. They will tell you in Russian language. They will tell you in... they tell you in different languages, you know? So you don't feel left out if you don't speak English. You're from Germany, or you're from Russia, or from... Guys, they acknowledge the tourists that are here. They acknowledge the language. So I felt very good. I felt very good, which I travel for that, you know? I don't mostly travel to know the buildings, but I travel to know about the country. If the country is safe for everyone, it's a beautiful country to go to. Because, honey, boo-boo, you can't go to a country and spend your money and spend time with people that doesn't want you to be there. You can't go to a country where you won't even understand what is happening, the system. We travel to learn about people. We travel to learn about culture, the food, and everything. So... yeah, it was very important for me. It's very, very important to come here and tell you if you can go there or you can't. This boat that you're watching right now, the boat is only for people who are getting married, especially for the lady. You invite your friends and then you have like a bachelor's night only for the girls. The boats that you are watching right now. It was interesting to know and learn. Some of the Czech Republic's buildings, they are not the buildings like you can think this is a church, but they are the buildings like museums, you know. And some of them are universities. Yeah, so they are just like different. And the boats also are different because they got boats for the lunch. It's a different boat. There is a boat for the supper. There's a boat for traveling, like what I was traveling. Yeah, and the building that you're looking at right now is for some city mayor kind of building. Yeah, and I do say this publicly. Some things I do not know what they mean and what they stand for, because I am more about the living of the country, the food, the style, the treatment, more than the buildings. And I always say, if you want to know more about the buildings and things, yeah, you can just Google them. Of course, I will tell you some of them that are very interesting. For an example, there is a bridge called Charles Bridge, which Charles is the most famous man in Czech Republic. They even even the money in Czech Republic have Charles in it. So he's a very, very important man in the country. They even have the bridge called Charles Bridge, which is the bridge that you don't want to miss. You have to be on top of that bridge. You gotta visit the bridge because, honey, the bridge is the most famous thing also in Prague or in Prague in Czech Republic. Other than that, you guys, this is a very fantastic country in terms of the buildings, in terms of pictures, videos, history about the country. The country have 10 million people in the country, and yeah, I kind of like felt like the country have 20,000 people because of the infrastructure and everything. But yeah, all in all, is a country that you can visit. Is a country that you can just want to pop in on your Instagram, anywhere else. But for now, I'm just telling you about the things that you can do. I did see a lot of people getting married in this country. I didn't even know if it is the locals or it is the tourists, but it is also a very romantic city. I also want to tell you, you can go there to propose on your girlfriend or to propose on your boyfriend. You can go there to get married. You can go, and the standard of living is a bit cheaper than other countries in Europe. So yeah, you can just go there to, you know, enjoy and do the things that need to be done in life to be happy. And this is the bridge I was talking about, the Charles Bridge that everyone goes there to see. When you're on top of this bridge, it's closer to restaurants. It's a very good place to be on top and look around the Praha or around Prague. So you can just go on top of that bridge. It's a fantastic bridge, very, very fantastic. And guys, when I was looking at people getting married, I was kind of like, maybe I also need to get married, you know, maybe I need to try this thing about marriage and see where it goes, because it was so romantic. And also what I didn't like about the country There were flags of Ukraine's everywhere. We sympathize with Ukraine, but Czech Republic people, honey, we also want to see a flag, you know? I even felt like I was in Ukraine, because everywhere. And the country itself didn't like put a lot of their flag, you know, like to say we're proud of the country. But I'm going to talk about this in another video. Do like this video. Do subscribe, and I love you so much. Thank you for being here if you already have been here, and I love you so much. Mwah, mwah.